Watched by security forces, a defiant crowd gathers in the capital's Independence Square. The rally's in defiance of the West African body ECOWAS, which has called for an end to weeks of protests. Determined demonstrators say they'll continue their civil disobedience movement.
President Keita is again not listening to the people. It seems that our demands have fallen on deaf ears. There has been no step forward. The illegitimate National Assembly is still in place. The cabinet named by ECOWAS is not a national unity government. Despite all of our demands for change, nothing has changed.
From the comfort of her home, newly elected MP Yoagari Marie Doyon is watching the political crisis unfolding. While ECOWAS recommended she, along with 30 other MPs, resign after April's contested elections, Doyon has no intention of giving up her seat.
We were not afraid of being sanctioned. This would be a disaster. Part of the population would be unhappy, and they'll come out to support us.
President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita and ECOWAS mediator Goodluck Jonathan watched the swearing-in of 9 constitutional court judges. Absent were the leaders of the protest movement who are calling for more public protests.
On behalf of the Economic Community of West African States, we are pleading with the people of Mali that let us discuss the demonstrations enough.
Jonathan met with Imam Dicko, leader of the M5 opposition movement. He accused former colonial power France of backing the president instead of listening to the aspirations of Mali's people.
While the French President Emmanuel Macron has been vocal when it comes to the affairs of another former French protectorate, Lebanon, his response to the Malian crisis has so far been muted. The French don't want to be seen interfering in the country's affairs, and yet 4,000 French troops are on the ground supporting the Malian state.
Italians, Swedes and other European special forces are joining the French in an attempt to stop more attacks by armed groups. They're based in Mali but are also blamed for attacks in neighboring countries. 8 people were shot dead in Niger at the weekend, including 6 French aid workers. The growing insecurity, as well as state corruption and the perceived inability of President Keita to protect his own people, are driving the protest movement and increasing demands for him to quit. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera.